Ahead of the 2023-24 CIB PSA World Championships, 5 qualifying events took place across the globe to give 10 Challenger Tour players a chance to feature in the biggest event on the PSA calendar. The first event came from the Gold Coast, Australia for the Oceania qualifier, as 32 players looked to book their tickets to Cairo. As play reached the semi-final stage, Australian number 2 Rhys Dowling produced a battling performance to defeat number 2 seed Temwa Chileshi to set up an all-Aussie final with top seed Joseph White. In the women's final, Hayden claimed her revenge over compatriot Cardwell after losing to the number 2 seed in the recent Australian Open. Hayden needed 38 minutes to secure the win in 4 games. In the men's final, White was yet to score a win over Dowling in 3 attempts in the PSA. But that losing streak would come to an end as the world number 83 claimed a hard-fought 3-1 victory in 54 minutes. A first World Championship secured for the couple White and Hayden. The next qualifying event came from Nantes, France, for the European tournament. A strong field of players were in the mix for this qualifying spot, but only 2 could progress. Several top seeds fell early in the event, meaning that only 2 top 4 seeds made it through to the semi-finals. England's number 3 seed Ben Smith came through the match of the round as he outlasted Wales's Emyr Evans 14-12 in the 5th game to move into the final, where he would face number 7 seed Martin Svech from the Czech Republic. Top-seeded Spaniard Marta Dominguez was in top form in her semi-final, whilst there was at least one successful Wales as Lowry Roberts claimed a win over Lauren Baltayan to advance. The women's final was up first on finals day. Dominguez started in impressive fashion, establishing a 2-love lead against Roberts in no time at all. The Welshwoman fought her way back into the match and gave herself a lifeline by winning the 3rd game. But Dominguez responded strongly to win in 4 games. Higher-seeded Smith seemed to be feeling no effects from his bruising semi-final in the men's title decider, as he led 2-love against Svech, and looked sure to be storming to victory. As the legs of Smith started to tire, Svech grew in confidence and completed an impressive comeback in 59 minutes to secure a place in his first World Championship. At the same time as the Black Ball Open Gold event, the Africa qualifier took place at the same club in Egypt. Mustafa El Serti and Karim El Torki came through intense semi-final clashes with Mohamed Nasser and Mohamed Zakaria, while Nadine Garas proved too much for Inji Hamuda to set up a final with the unseeded Nadine El Hamami. Top seed Garas was made to work hard for her place in a home World Championships, but managed to claim a win in straight games over El Hamami in the final, winning 11-8, 14-12, 11-9. The men's final was a battle from start to finish, with former world number 22 El Serti recovering from a 2-1 down to defeat the talented El Torki 14-12 in the 5th game. A second World Championships coming up for the Egyptian duo. Action then headed almost 5,000 miles east for the Asian qualifier, which took place in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. There was home delight on semi-finals day as 3 Malaysians booked their place into the final. Women's number 4 seed Yuan Chan was first to do so as she overcame top seed Cheng Nia Cheng in 4 games, setting up for a final with surprise compatriot Sivetra Kumar, who needed just 23 minutes to beat Hong Kong's Toby Tse. Both higher-seeded players were dominant in their finals, recording wins in straight games to book their place into squash's biggest professional event. Chan was first to claim her place as she needed just 25 minutes to stop the run of unseeded compatriot Sivetri Kumar, whilst world number 56 Skue scored a 4th consecutive win over Adraki, winning in 47 minutes. The final World Championship qualifier came from Columbia, Maryland for the Pan America event. Plenty of upsets took place leading up to the semi-finals, with 2 unseeded players looking to reach the event's final. Mexico's Sahari Lopez downed number 2 seed Danielle Ray in the quarterfinals, and backed that up with another impressive win over number 4 seed Laura Tovar, winning in just 23 minutes. She would take on home favourite and number 1 seed Caroline Fouts in the final, after her comprehensive win over compatriot Riva Navane. In the men's semi-final, number 5 seed Alejandro Enriquez ended the run of Ecuador's David Costales to move into the final, whilst top seed American Spencer Lovejoy came through against Florida-based number 3 seed Jeremiah Cezanne. It was home delight on finals day as top-seeded duo Lovejoy and Fouts brought their A-games to dispatch Enriquez and Lopez both in straight games. Fouts was first up, and after a competitive first game, the 18-year-old dominated the contest to ensure a place in her first World Championships. The men's final followed a similar pattern, as Lovejoy secured the opener 13-11 before storming to victory in the next 2 games to secure 10 places for the USA in the World Championships. The CIB PSA World Championships will take place from the 9th to the 18th of May in Cairo, men's top seed Ali Farag aiming for a 5th title, whilst women's number 1 seed Nour El Shabini can draw level with Malaysia's legend Nicole David on 8 titles if she is to win again. Catch all the action live and on demand on SQUASHTV.